Here comes the video, Dave. Davey, video coming. Well, hello, folks. How are we doing today? Welcome to the SaxaVord Sessions, all the way from the SaxaVord Spaceport in Uns, the UK Spaceport. It's not too bad the day up here today. The wind has gone away. It was Sky Course last night. I was supposed to be playing at the children's local Christmas party last night, but it was cancelled because of the wind. But it's at 4 o'clock today, so I've got a busy day today. I'm with you guys, and lovely to see folk joining in already. Remember and say hello to us. It's always nice. There's Hazel saying hello to us straight away from a very wet Erskine. Oh, well, it's not very wet here, so you can keep that for a wee while. Please hit the share button, share about, and let's have some tunes and songs today for brighten up this kind of dreich Sunday afternoon. And let us know where you are in the world and what the weather's like and how you're doing and you're looking forward to Christmas and what you want for Santa and all that kind of stuff. Hello, Mr. Crookston. There's Alan Crookston joining us. Great player. Wonderful composer, Mr. Crookston as well. And if you're into music and you've not got his books or CDs, check that out as well. Hello, Mary in Aberdeenshire. Here's a wee set of marches to get us going today, and then we'll see what happens after that. Who would know? There we go. A wee set of marches. Eli's joined us. Eli Matheson's here. Davy Sinton's in the building. It's all seems to be working so far, which is wonderful, folks. Fingers crossed. The internet is a wonderful thing. Hello to Robin McGilchrist in York. Hello, Robin. Betty's in Blackburn. Stephen Hughes is in Drake Erskine as well. He must be somebody else was there for Erskine as well. Diane Crawford. Hello, Diane. For a very wet day in Perth. We've not got that here yet, guys. And Alexa Burnett says it's damp in Aberdeen. Oh, my goodness. And Marge Rankin says it's frozen in Missouri. So with that in mind, here's a wee set of reels. The first one is Hamish's tune of The Remps of Hereford by Andrew Rankin, followed by Bill Sutherland by Adam Rennie, and then we are going to have something else, and then something else. Yeah. The New High Level and James Forrester Rankin, two Andrews tunes. Here we go. This is Hamish's tune. There we go. That was The Trip to Bavaria. That's the name of that dance. Hamish's tune, or The Remnants of Hereford, whatever you want to call it. And Bill Sutherland, The New High Level, and James Forrester Rankin, who I believe is a brother to Donald Ian Rankin. That's the other famous tune. I'm going to do that there. Now, through the week, I was sad to hear that a chap I knew many years ago when I was in Edinburgh, I used to play in the Ensign Ewart, the wee pub right at the top of the Royal Mile there, that Davy was telling me his uncle used to own, which I didn't know, used to run it. So, but the fellow Robin Lang used to play in there, and Robin was an awful nice fellow, but he wrote some lovely songs. And this is one of my favourite songs, actually, that he wrote, called The Isle of Egg. And this is Stephen Quigg singing it. We've played Stephen before in the show. So here's Stephen singing The Isle of Egg.
It was in the merry month of May, when balmy winds first blow, I met my love in Arasake, where rhododendrons grow. I met my love in Arasake, in the shadow of Craigmore. The sun shone in the Isle of Egg, far from the silver shore. The sun shone in the Isle of Egg, far from the silver shore. And in the months that followed, our love and friendship grew, warmed by the summer sun, and a love that was so new. We walked among the hills and by the crashing ocean's roar. The sun shone in the Isle of Egg, far from the silver shore. The sun shone in the Isle of Egg, far from the silver shore. Autumn came to Arasake, with colours fair to view. Birds were flying south again, and soon we'd follow too. A sad song echoed in the hills, Lochaber no more. The sun shone in the Isle of Egg, far from the silver shore. The sun shone in the Isle of Egg, far from the silver shore. 'Twas in the merry month of May, when balmy winds first blow, I met my love in Arasake, where rhododendrons grow. I met my love in Arasake, in the shadow of Craigmore. The sun shone in the Isle of Egg, far from the silver shore. The sun shone in the Isle of Egg, far from the silver shore. The sun shone in the Isle of Egg, far from the silver shore.
Where's my wife gone? Oh. There we go. Mr. Stephen Quigg there with the Isle Egg. It's an absolutely lovely, lovely song. That just an awful bonny melody. Lovely to see so many people joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. That's fantastic. Please hit the share button if you think anybody that like this kind of music. And it's great to have you here with us in the SaxaVord Sessions. We're here every Sunday. If you want to comment, just remember you have to join us on the SaxaVord Sessions page on Facebook. Just search for SaxaVord Sessions in your wee magnifying glass and join us there if you want to comment. Otherwise, I can't quite see your comments. We're also on YouTube as well. If you want to watch us on the big screen, stick it on there and you can have a wee hour of music every Sunday. And you can also watch back all the old shows as well if you're bored as well. Gloria says it's very dark here and the water is persisting down. It usually comes down. I've not seen it going up that much. I've seen it going sideways here. It goes sideways a lot. Here's a couple of polkas for you this time. The first one's called Caroline's Polka and the second one's called Bert's Highland Polka. There we go. That was Caroline's Polka. And what did I just say? Bert's Highland Polka by Jim Ritchie. Yeah. Gloria says it's stooting, no taking time. That's a good word. Stooting doon. Stooting doon. That's a word. Yeah, Davey's not so sure of that word, but there we go. Hazel says, we'll no miss you in the dark or the snow with them trainers on today, she says. What do you think of these ones, Eli? Very... There we go. Yeah, I'm determined not to get run over by any more snowplows this year. That's my plan. Right, here's a wee video for you. This is a wee waltz I wrote a wee while ago called Dougie's Waltz. It was for a chap, Dougie, that used to be in the brass band in Lerwick. Off a nice fellow. And his daughter asked me to write him a wee waltz for his birthday. I can't remember what birthday it was for. But he wanted something in a kind of Scandinavian style. So this is in a kind of Scandinavian style. So enjoy. There we go. That was Dougie's waltz. Thank you, Mr. Chuk Chuk in Spain, telling us it's a bonny waltz.
It's better than the one he sent us.
You hear that? Davey said, better than that video you were going to send us. He's busy. It's Christmas time, and he had the flu. Chuk Chuk. Yeah. Stephen, I like that. Dartboards for left and right-handed. Which reminds me, I was listening to the radio yesterday. What is it? The World Championships this year. First prize is £1 million for the darts player. Oh, Rachel from account. But yeah, £1 million, which reminded me of a wee thing I read a couple of years ago that in something like 1900, the Australian Open Golf Championship prize money was, say £1, and the piping championship, bagpiping championship, was £1. And 100 years later, the golf was about 4 million and the piping was 25 quid. so there we go. That just shows you how relative everything is. So, but what can we do? What can we do? Right. What was I going to play for you? I can't mind what I was going to play now because I started speaking. Yes, here's a wee set of jigs for you, and enjoy. There we go. I got a wee bit carried away there and kept playing jigs. Raymond says, superb jigs there, too, Peter. What's the one in D called? The one in D, I think you're talking about, was called the Jiggernaut, and it's by Robert Matheson, Pipe Major Robert Matheson, that used to be at Paul Kemet and Shots and Dykehead. The whole set there was, what did I play? Bonnie Dundee, the Jig Run Rig by Fergie MacDonald, Maureen's Jig by Fergie MacDonald, the Banjo Breakdown, followed by the Jiggernaut by Robert Matheson, followed by Scarcitatis by Norman MacLean, the poet. Used to write pipe tunes as well. And the last one was Troy's Wedding. And I noticed online that Troy, who the man Troy, had passed away this week, but Colin McGee wrote that tune for him many years ago, and it was a cracking tune, Troy's Wedding, with that bit of syncopation. And Peter Coots, can you play Stephen Quigg, The Fishing Days sometime? Yeah, I'll do that for you. I'll look it over next week, Peter. Yep, no problem at all. And that's great. Right, now, as we all can, we do a bit of kind of mixture here sometimes, some country. We have a very good friend of Shetland, James Shellstrom. Well, Jim. James is his son, Jim Bob. Jim, of course, played with Dolly Parton for many, many years and came over here in, what year was that festival? About 10 years ago now, wasn't it? Anyway, 2014, maybe 11 years ago. They came over here and had a wee festival at the spaceport here, down in the supply building. And Frank Strang, that we lost this year, a great friend to us all, and really miss him being about. He just loved music dearly, and Jim was one of his best pals. And they finished off the night with this song, American Pie, which I'm sure you all can. You can have a wee sing along at him. But this is the extended version. But this is live, and Frank's even up on stage. You can tell who Frank is. He's the one that's waving his arms out of time. That's poor Frank. But and they had all the youngsters up singing, and it was a great festival. And even Luke that works here in the front row of the crowd, a young Luke. So no purple hair that time, no. So here's American Pie. Enjoy and have a wee sing along to this. It's Jim Shellstrom, as I said, played with Dolly. And Davey told me a wee story that where were they in Australia, playing with the Dolly Parton band, and something went wrong. They had a stage. Dolly's wig went on fire with the lights, and she was escorted off the stage and turned to Jim and said, "Sing the longest song you can think of." So this was it. So here it is. Enjoy.
And it goes like this. Well, a long, 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 long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. His name was Garth Brooks. And I knew if I had my chance, I could make those people in us at the Shetland Real Music Fest on a Saturday night in August dance. And maybe they'd be happy for a while. February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. And on a Saturday night we were singing Bye, bye, Miss America. I drove my Chevy to the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, or do you have faith in God above? Well, the Bible tells you so. gentle soul. Can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes, and I dig those rhythm blues. I was a lonely teenage broken butt with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. 10 years we've been on our own, and the Mastro's fan on a Rolling Stone. That's not how it used to be. When they just sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, in a voice that came from you and me. While the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lennon read a book on Mars, the jester practiced in the park. We sang dirges in the dark the day the music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast, landed right on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass. The jester on the sideline didn't laugh. Now the halftime there was sweet perfume while sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up and danced, but we never got the chance. When the players tried to take the field, the marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed that day the music died? We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Ah, we were all in one place, a generation lost in space. No time to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack flash sand on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's holy friend. And as I watched him take the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. As I watched him on that fateful night, light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. You guys sing it now. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news. She just smiled and turned away. I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried, and the poets dreamed. Not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died. And at the first Shetland Real Music Fest on a Saturday night, everyone on Unst was singing, bye, bye, this American pie. Throw my Chevy to the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die.
Well, there you go. You think we live in this wee quiet place on a wee island in the middle of nowhere. There's what can happen sometimes. That was Jim, the late Jim Selstrom and the late Frank Strang, both of them there on stage. Hopefully, wherever they are now, they're still having a wee sing-song together, because there was a couple of things that Frank loved, and that was music was one of them. He just loved playing the guitar and having a sing-song. And it's just a shame he didn't get to see the rocket blasting off for here, but his legacy will go on. His legacy will go on. Yeah, that'll be good. So, off a Bonnie. Right, here is a wee couple of waltzes for you this time. The first one is the Skyliney Sky, which I think is just the most beautiful tune. And the second one is the Sky Boat Song, just for a wee change today. there we go. That was the skyline of Skye and over the sea to Skye. A lot of skies. Talking of skies, we had some absolutely amazing aurora the other night. The northern lights were dancing. They were really dancing. I'll make up a wee video and show you some of them next week, maybe. That would be a good plan. Here is a wee video, and it's a wee set of Irish reels that I recorded a wee while ago now. And I must dig them out again and play them again because I was listening back and I thought, oh, that's not bad. So enjoy. Here's a wee set of Irish reels with some bonny scenery from the south end of Shetland this time for you. Way down at Jarlshof and places like that, down the south end of the islands. So enjoy. Here you go. There you go. A wee set of Irish Hills that time. Now, Gloria's asking me, did you help decorating the lovely tree? No. And Gloria sent me, I must tell you this, folks, Gloria sent me a wee message there. I wish I could share it, but I can't share it from my phone. But she sent me a photo of her parrot who says, never fails. She says, and the parrot's laying an egg. I never thought of parrots laying eggs. Do you have it in a sandwich or do you eat parrot eggs? I don't know. I'm not sure. Gloria will ken. Gloria was maybe going to hatch another parrot. That's brilliant. Fantastic. Right, here's a wee set. Now, earlier on, somebody asked me for the Floors of Edinburgh, and I forgot to play it. So what I'm going to do is, who asked me about that? Somebody said, it was the man from York, if I remember. Robin for York asked, could I play the Floors of Edinburgh? Here's a wee country dance for you this time. It's a strathspey and a reel. It's not that long. And it's called Shahalian, the dance. And it's a 64-bar strathspey, 64-bar reel. Whew. So there we go. So the first tune is a strathspey that I can't mind the name of. Oh, Scotch Mist. That's what it's called. And the second one's called Campbellton Kilty Ball, which must have been quite an occasion. And then we'll play the Floors of Edinburgh, and we'll finish off with a tune called The Old Fiddler. So this will make Shahalian. Enjoy. Have a wee dance to Shahalian. There you go. And that was Shahalian. for a wee dance. So hope you enjoyed the Floors of Edinburgh in the middle there, Robin. Here's a wee video to finish off the week, and then I'll speak to you. It's just a wee set of well-known reels, Cadam Woods, and it's for the dance Cadam Woods, which is actually a 532 reel. I'm a wealth of knowledge today, am I? Gee whiz. Gloria sent me another wee message. She says it's brilliant, this parrot. Peter, it's breeding time. She lost her partner. She still goes through the breeding season. She will lay 3 to 4 not fertile eggs. She is 41 and had her since she was 13 weeks old. That's amazing. The eggs, take the eggs away as she drops them and she would sit in them. And we don't eat them. Goodness me, 41 years. That's a real pal, that, isn't it? And the only thing you've not told us, Gloria, is what the parrot's name is. We need to ken the parrot's name, I think, to make it personal. Yeah. Here's Cadam Woods with some scenery. Enjoy. Find it out, but well, there we go. That was a wee E flat chord to a G at the end, just as Alec MacArthur used to finish Cadam Woods. Thank you very much for today. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. As you can see for that last wee video, we are very lucky where we bide in Shetland, and you got all the beaches and the scenery, and Grace and my wife Karen out having a walk there. It's a lovely place to be. Anyway, listen, if we don't see you before, I think we still got one more Sunday before Christmas. I think we have, haven't we? We'll see. Is the camp shut though? We're no shut. We'll come up with something. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been wonderful today. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much on behalf of Davy Sinton, Eli Matheson, and myself. This has been the SaxaVord Sessions from the SaxaVord UK Spaceport in Unst. Shetland signing off. Till another week. Take care, folks. See you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.